What's up, fam? How's everybody doing out there, man? Hopefully everybody's having a great day, great week. It's Saturday morning, and I don't know when DraftKings released these prices, but they got the one up on FanDuel, and they went on ahead and released these prices. And man, I'm trying to tell you, it is about to go down, man. NFL season is about to be in full swing. You got training camps and everything going on. A few injuries here and there. I'm not, but what I really want to go through right now is some of these prices. I looked at a few. I took a peek. I haven't went nowhere past the quarterbacks, only the top quarterbacks. I said, I can't go through this. I can't go through the prices. I just got off work. It's 6 a.m. I can't go through the prices without going through the prices with you all, man. So maybe we can get a lineup in or something like that. That'll be awesome. But man, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. My social media links will be in the descriptions, football is here, man. So be looking forward to some content from me. I'm letting you guys know in advance, man. Definitely trying to, get back in the swing of things. But let's jump right into some of these prices, because I'm excited. I'm just as excited as you guys are. I'm definitely going to be bringing some sportsbook content you guys already know. So, and I'm always looking to interact with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no expert. There's videos for informational purposes. So looking to grow with you all and bounce ideas off of each other, man. So let's get right into it. You feel me, man? So I'm just gonna go right here, straight to the tournaments, to the GPP, straight to the tournament, so I could just, I'll click on this $5 one. That's a big contest too. Anyway, well, they got some big ones. This one, what is it? It's a live final for the live final seed. I don't even want to get into. I don't want to get in. And I'm looking up. Because I'm actually on my TV. So I like to be on the big screen, or whatever the case may be, when I do my videos and stuff like that. So I'm like, what the hell is he looking at? Yeah, I'm definitely looking up at the television. So it is what it is. But anyway, let's jump right into the quarterback position, because I didn't go past Jalen Hurts, man. So the pricing, man, you're gonna get your top tier quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. He's looking at the 8,100, Kyler Murray 7,600, Josh Allen 74, and Russell Wilson at 7K. All right, Deshaun Watson, we don't know where he's going to end up this year. Aaron Rodgers, we know he's back, he's ready to go. He's under 7K, man. You get Aaron Rodgers under 7K. I mean, whatever the case may be. Justin Herbert at 6,700, man. I'm really big on Justin Herbert this year. The whole industry, in tournaments and GPPs, whatever the case may be, the whole industry is going to be high on this guy, along with Ryan Tannehill, and rightfully so. He's earned the right. The last few years, he's been really stepping his game up, and with the newly addition of Julio over there, it's going to be some shit. I'm just letting you know now. Jalen Hurts, you'll get him at 6,400. He had, he could do some real nice damage through the, in the run game. But efficiency needs to be, his efficiency he needs to step his efficient. He needs to step his game up, man. He needs to be a little bit more efficient. Kirk Cousins, you're gonna have him going up against It's the Minnesota Vikings going up against Cincinnati Bengals, man. Oh man, that game is gonna be awesome, man. So look, oh, they gonna be they gonna be passing that motherfucker. They gonna be throwing that ball around, especially Cincy. Uh, Trevor Lawrence, he's gonna get that matchup with Houston, that depleted team. Trevor Lawrence at 6,100, man, under 7K, rookie, man, juicy matchup. Just man, sign me up, man. Look at these prices. Ben Roethlisberger. We don't know what Ben Roethlisberger we're going to see this year. Uh, he was in pass mode last year. They run a game with suspect. The offensive line wasn't very good. You know, he was in. Uh, so you know, we're gonna see this year. They have the personnel. I don't think he's going to be passing like that. But I'm not here to break down. I'm just here to just pass out. To go over some pricing with you guys. So you're going to get him at 6K. You're going to get that seasoned veteran Matt Ryan at 6K. You're going to get Roethlisberger at 6,100. Baker Mayfield against week 1 going up against Kansas City. What's the over under for this one, man? Let me see. Pull up FanDuel Sportsbook real fast. We're gonna see what the over under for this game is. 52 and a half, man. 52 and a half. They'll have a healthy Odell Beckham. You know, man, it's up to Baker Mayfield. He has some weapons in place. It's up to Baker Mayfield, man. I don't mind him in tournaments, though, man. 5,900. We know he can light it up. That game has big time scoring big time scoring. There should be some big time scoring opportunities for these guys over there in that Cleveland and KC game. Definitely stack worthy. Right along with that Cincy game, man, that's definitely stack worthy right there. You know how Joe Burrow and Cincinnati, you know, they like to spread the ball around, man. So, man, it's going to be going down. Speaking of Joe Burrow, you'll get him at 5,700. Carson Wentz just took an injury, so we have to wait and see what's going on with that situation right there. Jimmy Garoppolo, I'd imagine he'll start off starting, but you know we got the rookie breathing down his back. You'll get him for 5,500. Ryan Fitzpatrick, man, 5,400. Know he can win you a GPP, man. So man, cheap quarterbacks looking like the way to go, man. I'm going to have so many lineups, man. So many lineups. I am not going to sit here and lie and tell you guys I'm not. I know you guys are too, especially week 1. Week 1 is the most vulnerable week, man. So look, you know what? This wasn't week 1. But, you know, here's a lineup that I had last year. I was sitting around I was sitting in the second place for quite some time, man. You know, I didn't pull it down though, man. I didn't pull it down. Big run by Jonathan Taylor. If I see Jonathan Taylor right now, man, I could just. Oh man, he broke off about a 50-yard game, man. Knocked me down. I ended up placing. This was 500,000 people in this contest, by the way. I ended up placing 17 for about 5,000, I believe. Yeah. So, or was it 3,000? One of the other. But I could have used a little bit more production from Tim Patrick and Hansen, you know. So I went with that Chicago Bears stack. Montgomery was on fire at the time. So I went with the Trubisky, Montgomery, and Robinson stack. And, oh, man, on this draft, Mike Gesicki, he got hurt, man. it really hurt me, man. Had him under 10%. He got hurt that game, and they were just Tua was just chunking to him, and it was just mm, throwing it to him, and I'm like, yeah, 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 you know. And then you got Austin Eckler. I had Austin Eckler. One of my favorite running backs this year is Austin Eckler, man. So, you know, it is what it is with that. But he missed some games, and he he had 21 fantasy points, you know. But it was kind of disappointing to me, man. You know, every percentage point counts, but that's let me get off of that, you know. Let me get off of that. Let's go back. Yeah, so Cam Newton, he might win the starting job over there again. We don't know. We'll get him at 5,400. Tua is coming in at 5,400. So this is going to be a hell of a season for fantasy and for sports betting and for the books. It's just going to be a hell of a season, period. Daniel Jones with his new shiny toy over there. Kenny Galladay, we you know, he has all the offensive weapons in place right now to make that leap. If he doesn't make that leap, then I don't know what to say. You know, he's so turnover prone as far as fumbles and interceptions. So it's, you know, it's remained to be seen. Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill running neck and neck right here at 5,200. I don't know what the quarterback situation is going to look like over here, man. So, you know, I just don't know, man. Taysom Hill could provide some great upside on that price tag, it's along with Jameis Winston as well. But you know they're battling injuries. Michael Thomas decides to go and have surgery, like fucking in right at the beginning of the season. Anyway, Jared Goff at 5,100. One thing about this Jared Goff situation and the Detroit situation is they're not supposed to be good. Okay, so but in fantasy, it can lead to a lot of pass attempts or whatever the case may be, negative scripts, where they'll be playing from behind, and you know, although his weapons aren't that good, and we'll get to one of his weapons in a minute, but although his weapons aren't that good, but you know, somebody still got to go out there and play the play. You know, Sam Darnold, I love this value at 5K. He's coming in at 5K, and like I said, I love that value because he's going to be going up against his old team. He's in he's got, you know, better weapons at his disposal. You know what I'm saying, with the Christian McCaffreys, Robbie Andersons, and you know, so I'm looking for him to have a great season this year. You know, Zach Wilson, you know, the young boy, he's stepping in at 5K, so you know, it is what it is with that. You know, he's probably gonna, he's gonna thrust into a starting role, and you know, it's remained to be seen what he's gonna be, you know, what he's gonna look like. Then you got guys like Drew Lock and Bridgewater. These guys are 49 and 4,800. I don't know who's going to start between the two. If I had it, you know, if I had my guess, it probably would be Teddy Bridgewater, but we'll see. And Trey Lance. You'll get Trey Lance at 4,500 as of right now. But if he doesn't get to start, keep an eye out on him because his time is coming. All right, his time is coming. He's knocking on that door. Where is okay, so All right, the Rams don't play. Okay, the Rams don't play that day. All right, so the Rams don't play that Sunday. The Rams don't play, and the Bears don't play that Sunday. I don't know who else. Okay. All right. All right. Let's take a sneak peek at some of these running back prices. All right. So you're gonna get McCaffrey at 9,500, Dalvin Cook at 9,100, Derrick Henry at 8,800, Alvin Kamara at 8,600. And keep in mind, okay, look, FanDuel's fantasy platform was my first love, but the roster construction for DraftKings, I really love it, and on top of that, the PPR, the full point PPR, the PPR, man, it's a whole different beast, man. I like, it's a whole different beast. It brings out a whole different aspect of your game. So where was I? Jonathan Taylor, he'll get him at 8K with the excuse me, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah. So he'll definitely have somebody like Mac breathing down his back, whatever the case may be. Where was I at? Yeah. So Saquon Barkley, he'll get him at 7,800, but he's probably not going to be on anyone's radar at the moment. Nick Chubb, you're going to get, this is great value right here. 7,200 for a guy like Nick Chubb. Yes, sign me up, man. Nick Chubb is just pound for pound one of the best running backs in the league. He can pay off that price tag of 7,200. Especially week one in this environment where they're gonna have to put up. But you gotta. Game script can go either way. Going against Kansas City Chiefs, if Cleveland happens to end up getting down, then they're gonna force Baker Mayfield to throw. Even though Baker Mayfield has the weapons, what we've seen flashes of Baker Mayfield last year, having great games. Let's just hope for the best. But right now at this price tag of 7,200, I really like Nick Chubb. Austin Eckler coming in at 7K, one of my favorite running backs this year. I think Austin Eckler is going to have a very nice, breakout. I ain't gonna say breakout, but I think he's gonna have a very nice season. He's basically, probably there's he doesn't have too much competition, if any, over there. So, look for Austin Eckler on the books. Look for him everywhere, man, because he's going to produce. DeAndre Swift, that situation over there in Detroit is going to be, it's going to be crazy. But I know one thing, DeAndre Swift and they just signed Jamal Williams. Coach speak, they had a lot of praise about Jamal Williams, whatever the case may be. Swift, he could really, he's versatile. He can run, but he can really catch the ball as well. So PPR formers, he's definitely in play. I just and especially with the game script that they'll probably be facing. Like from being behind and whatever the case may be, it's probably going to bode well for a guy like DeAndre Swift. Aaron Jones, I was iffy on him. Rodgers is on board. I'm on board with that. Going up against that New Orleans team, he should get some work week one. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, this is somebody who I'm really high on this year. It's a little guy. He's a rock. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to just run anybody over at that goal line, but I expect for him to be more involved in this offense. All right. No Le'Veon Bell. You know the drill. Miles Sanders, 6,400. I don't mind that price tag, especially week 1, going up against Atlanta. Sign me up. James Robinson, man. Had a really decent season last year, man. 6,400. I like that. James Robinson. My fault. James Robinson going up against Jacksonville at that 6,400. I mean, going up against the Texans. Texans are not looking pretty good, really good this year. But the big question mark here is ETN and how they're gonna play it. They signed Carlos Hyde, so I don't think he's. I'm not taking too much into that. That Carlos Hyde signing. That's good, pretty good for depth or whatever, veteran depth or whatever the case may be. But the NTN situation and James and the Robinson situation is something I'm gonna have to keep an eye on and really focus on that situation. What was I at? Robinson, Najee Harris. You're gonna get Najee. Najee Harris is what? 6,300. Wow. He's thrusting right into the role though, man. He's going right into the role. Damn. 6,300. I'm going to really like me some Najee Harris. This should be an awesome game. Pittsburgh against Buffalo. So, damn, that should be off the chain. I watch the Red Zone all day, so damn, I'm going to have to tune into that. Joe Mixon. All right, look here, man. I'm really high on Joe Mixon this year. And coach speak is really, they're really in his favor this year. So, he's primed, man. He's primed to get all the work. You got Joe Mixon, then you got P. Ryan, Williams, Evans, Patrick, and look, it's going to be the Mixon show when it comes to the run game, and you can look for him to catch passes in out the backfield or whatever the case may be, in PPR formats. But I'm really loving Mixon in that offense, man. I'm looking for big things to happen for him. Myles Gaskin, you'll get him at 6K. Chris Carson at 5,900, and I'm really loving that price tag on him. That Indiana defense was okay last year, but at that price tag, I really like that. Antonio Gibson under 6K at 5,900. You can sign me up for that shit too. Raheem Mostert. All right, you know what? Look, the San Francisco. I don't care what running back you put back there. All right, that offensive line it's up there for them. Whoever you put back there for them, it's going down. All right, and they get this matchup against Detroit. The big question is, who's going to be the guy? Is it Mostert? Is it Sermon? Gallman? I mean, anybody can anybody can touch that ball and just be gone. You know what I'm saying? Just be gone. Because of that offensive line is just that good. And, David Johnson, Kareem Hunt and David Johnson in 55, 57 range. Mike Davis, man. Mike Davis, hey, they give him the keys, man. At 5,400, we seen what he can do. He can do it all, man. So, man, that's great value at 5,400, man, going up against Philly. Melvin Gordon, I guess Damian Harris, gonna get him at 5,200. J.D. McKissick, he's that PPR guy over there. Madison. Let's see who else we got. Somebody that's really gonna stick out. Yeah, 4,500 for Sermon though. Ty Johnson, James White. James White is primed to have a decent season. I bet he's gonna have a decent season this year. 4,400. Latavius Murray. Latavius Murray with all the, keep an eye out on Latavius Murray, man. At 4,300 with the injuries and the Drew Brees departure, he can get touchdowns around that goal line. You're gonna have Alvin Kamara, and he's primed to get him some touchdowns this year. Some other running backs that sticks out to me. So what are these? What is it? What is base? 4K. 4K. That's the minimum price. Who the hell is that? At 2,500. Oh, okay. Magic Gilliam at 2,500. Okay. All right. Let's take a sneak peek at some wide receivers real fast. I ain't gonna run my mouth that much, but bam, the cream of the crop. And then look, you get so. No wide receiver right now is 9K yet. Devontae Adams should be 9K, but no receiver is 9K. So right now, so you're gonna get Devontae in the 8K range this week 1. You're gonna get Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams. Calvin Ridley at 7,900. DeAndre Hopkins at 78. Justin Jefferson is 7,700. Stephon Diggs, 7,600. I really love Stephon Diggs this year. Man, DK Metcalf, this motherfucker pissed me off last year. Not as worse as Lockett did, though. God damn. A.J. Brown, 7,100. Good luck with those two guys, man. Him and Julio. Adam Thielen at 7K. Keenan Allen at 6,900. Julio Jones at 6,800. He's not even 7K. He's primed to go off at any time. We know what Julio does. Tyler Lockett needs to have a fucking bounce back season, or be a little bit more, or be more consistent. Michael Thomas did that dumb shit. He's out. Look at Scary Terry. Scary Terry McLaurin is 6,400. He's not even 7K, man. This guy here is a monster, man. Wow, look at the value. Deontay Johnson. Bro, you got to hold on to the ball. Juju, he just signed up. This is last year. He signed 1 year. 6,100. DJ Moore, 6,100. Jarvis Landry, 6K. Deebo Samuels, 5,900. I like that, Deebo. DJ Chark Jr., 5,800. Brandon Ayuk is an absolute monster, man. He's at 5,700. I'll be looking for Brandon Ayuk this year. Robbie Anderson at 57. Chase Claypool at 56. Kenny Galladay. It's an interesting. Kenny Galladay. It's going to be an interesting pick this year, man. He's in an interesting situation as well over there. Daniel Jones is going to have to step his game up with that offense this year, man. No doubt. Damn. Got it at 5,600. I'm excited for Mike Williams this year at 5,500. Devontae Parker is out. What's his status? Okay, it's not serious. All right. Odell Beckham Jr., especially week 1, he's going to have to show out. Excuse me. Good. Beckham going to have to show out against KC. Russell Gage. Russell Gage is at 5,300, but he should see some prime targets. Don't sleep on Russell Gage this year, y'all. Do not. He's going to be a number 2 receiver. Really should get all the, he should get the number 1 coverage or whatever the case may be, depending on who he goes up against and which side, the best corners line up on and yada, yada, yada. But Russell Gage can bring you some value, but they do got him jacked up at 5,300. Brandon Cooks at 5,300. Tyler Boyd, 5,200. Ooh, that Minnesota and Cincinnati game, yes sir. Excuse me, Cortland Sutton, man. Cortland Sutton should have a bounce back year. Tore that ACL last year. Man, there was some whispers that he would, he wouldn't be, they're gonna probably try to work him into it to start him off slow. So be careful with Cortland Sutton, but you'll get him at 5,200. Jacoby Myers, man, I like the kid, man. I like the kid at 5,100. Sterling Shepard, I expect Sterling Shepard to probably come out the slot this year. So that's good. That's, big things for him at 5,100. Chanel Jr., 5K. Corey Davis. Corey Davis should get all the targets that he's ever wanted in New York, for the Jets at 4,900. Traquan Smith as well at 4,900. Jamar Chase, 4,800. Over there, ooh, man. T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd. You know what to do. Them Bengals are about to throw the shit out that ball this year. McCole Harmon, it's probably a no for me, but he's coming in at 4,800. Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy should be the main beneficiary. Mr. Butterfingers his goddamn self. Jerry Jeudy should be the main beneficiary with Sutton coming back. Hopefully they get some great quarterback play. I'm looking for Jerry Jeudy to have a great season. T. Higgins, you know the drill. 4,700. I like that. T.Y. Hilton. What T.Y. Hilton are we going to see this year at 4,700? What are we going to see, man? Jameson Cryer stood over there at the Jets at 4,600. Christian Kirk. Interesting to see how Arizona is going to run their offense. They're one of the fastest teams in the league. They like to run 3 or 4 wide receivers. There you have that. Kiki QT is just there at 4,500. But, as the season shapes out, all these guys are going to help us win money. You know what I'm saying? And, Cole Beasley and, these guys. Anybody else that really stick out? Keep an eye out on Robinson this year. He should have a decent season. Him or somebody like, who's that? Byron Pringle. But I like Robinson better. Emmanuel Sanders. Pittman Jr. You're going to get Pittman at 4,100, okay? Going up against Seattle. Yep. You already know. Cam Sims. So, it's a lot to like, man. It's a lot to like. AJ Green over there in Tennessee, he's coming in at 3,800. I wonder what he's going to do. You're going to get Darius Slayton at 3,800. Over there in the Giants, a number 2 receiver. Paris Campbell at 3,700. Pascal at 3,700. And, Marvin Jones Jr. at 3,600. Oh, my God. Oh my God, he's gonna be chalk. Nico Collins at 3,600. Jalen Waddle. I like Jalen Waddle, man. Okay, all right. Broussard Perriman, you're gonna get him at 3,500. He should be starting wide receiver at 3,500. So there you have that. Denzel Mims, shout out to the boy. But your ass, you got my name, but he's falling down the depth chart. I'm not liking that. Gabriel Davis, I like Gabriel Davis, man, at 3,400. Josh Reynolds over there at Tennessee. Let me see something, man, because Josh Reynolds, let me see. Let me see something. Okay. All right. Yeah, Josh Reynolds is a bona fide slot wide receiver, so uh, he looks like he could, he could be poised to have a decent season as well. And that's about. I don't want to go too far off into things, man. I'm just really, really excited. So, I think Byron Pringle. These are the guys right here that's going to help. These are the movers and the shakers. Uh, Marquez Callaway. He should be the number 2 receiver over there in New Orleans. Byron Pringle, he could be the number 2. What's the minimum for wide receivers? 3K so far. So we're in the 3K range right now. Okay. All right. This was just a drive-by, though. That's all. We're just doing a drive-by. I'm just... Let me quickly try to speed through some of these tight ends, and then I'm going to get out of here, man. Travis Kelce is self-explanatory at 8,300. Then, okay, so here you have Travis Kelce sitting up there at 8,300. Then the next tight end in George Kittle is a 2,000, 2K. You get him 2K cheaper at 6,300. Okay, so and he should have a juicy matchup in Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson, he should be primed for a major role this season. I'm excited to be drafting him, and betting on these guys on the books. Dallas Goedert, man, Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry, they running that. He's over there in New England. They're going to be running a bunch of two tight end sets over there in New England with Jonnu Smith and Dallas Goedert. So Hunter Henry. So keep an eye out on that situation. Logan Thomas, 4,600. I like Logan Thomas. Mike Gesicki, a monster at 4,400. Kyle Pitts. Oh, I forgot all about Kyle Pitts, man. 4,400. He's projected to be, man, was he drafted one of the highest tight ends in the league? History, drafted. What did he go? Did he go 5? I think he went 5. I don't know, but man, the boy is good. The boy is good. The boy is good. We gotta see though. We gotta see. Noah Fant at 4,300. Irv Smith 4,200. Irv Smith Jr. should have a decent season this year, man. Robert Tonyan, I guess he, with Rodgers is back, he's in play. Like I said, Jonnu Smith, he's gonna be running that 2 tight end set over there with Hunter Henry over there in New England. Evan Ingram, he disappointed me so many times last year, bro. Like, damn. Whew. No, I know he got potential. Austin Hooper, 44K. Zach Ertz, 3,800. I know he's not happy over there. Jerry Cook's been shipped out to the Chargers. He should have a decent season over there. Chargers look really good. I like the Chargers offense. Hayden Hurst in Atlanta. David Njoku. Dawson Knox at 3,400. Gerald Everett in Seattle at 3,400. Chris Herndon. Anthony Ferguson, man, he should be able to get shaped. He should be able to get open over there in Tennessee. 3,200. Jack Doyle, 3,200. Drew Sample. It's probably going to be a no for me. Zoma's probably going to be a no for me. Wiley Cox. Adam Troutman. Keep an eye out on Troutman, man, because keep an eye out on him, man. With the departure of Cook, and they just going to be, hey, look, at 2,900, man, keep an eye out on Adam Troutman, all right? That's all I'm going to tell you. For the New Orleans Saints. And I'm just gonna stop right there. Hopefully you guys sat out there, I appreciate everybody sitting out, watching this video. I drag it on out. It took a long time. I probably been on it for about an hour. But fantasy is here, man. NFL is here. And for my people that, play on the books, you go through this journey with me, and DFS can prepare you for, things like prop bets and stuff like that, and it can really be a big help, and we all know prop bets and things like that, very, very, very profitable. So, I'm going to continue to do DFS videos or whatever the case may be, and put you guys on notice on some of the guys that I like, and I'm looking for feedback from you all. So like, subscribe, and hit the notifications buttons, and whatever the case may be, and I'm out, man.